Hello, welcome to my podcast. This is Lance William Green. I'm CEO of LWG Corporations. I'm also the published author of 9 books. So today is kind of a special day today, and so I wanted to make sure I did a little podcast. This is a self-help empowerment lifestyle podcast. So today is April 1st, and it is 2026. And right now it's 3 o'clock, and I'm just sitting here and I'm waiting to see the NASA rocket, the Artemis 2, blast off, which is kind of exciting, even though I'm watching it on TV. To see a big rocket like that blast off and hopefully go to the moon. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. So I mean, I might probably never get another opportunity to do a podcast and watch the rocket to go to the moon. I would do like a before and after podcast of the launch just for fun. Also, I seen some crazy videos the other day. I had talked to my friend Will, and he was on here, and he was talking about this ground penetrating radar and how they found these like columns underneath the pyramids, and I thought that was pretty cool. I want to kind of investigate that a little more and find out about that and see if that's really true or not. I hope they do go and like check that out. And you never know. We haven't been to the moon in 50 years or whatever. Maybe there's some kind of crazy moon base, alien moon base or something over there, and I don't know. Anyway, pretty cool to see what's on the other side of the moon now. I'm sure they've sent satellites and other things. I'm sure there's more to it, why they're actually doing what they're doing. You know how things are. They don't really tell everybody what the reason why they're doing things. But I'm sure there's some type of reason that they're sending this rocket out there now like they are. So I don't know. I got some other interesting things I'm going to talk about. I found the other day it's kind of harder for me to read things out of my books and stuff. It's more better for me just to talk about stuff that I have like in my head that I'm remembering than to read something and try to do the podcast at the same time. I was thinking of some other business ideas, and I watched a video the other day. It was kind of interesting about a guy that was going around here in California, and he was looking at, I think, at BLM land, and he was doing like gold claims, and I guess it's still the same thing you can do now, is you can claim land kind of like a homestead in a way, and then you have a gold mine. There's nothing to it. It's you go out and stake your claim, make sure it's not somebody else's, and all of a sudden now you have a gold mine, or a silver mine, or so that was kind of cool. I guess that I don't know. That would be fun to go out and pan for gold in your own gold mine, or actually go into an older gold mine. Maybe one of these times I will be able to do that in the future and go out and check out some gold mines. There was some property up in Redding that I was wanting to check out that had a cool gold mine on it. Yeah, well, I was just thinking of some things, so I want to watch this Artemis 2 rocket blast off, hopefully. Hopefully they don't cancel the launch, and then, I don't know, I'll have something else to say probably after that. Alright, so the rocket did launch, so I'm going to go ahead and play with I was saying, and me and my friend were watching the moon launch. It was pretty cool. Actually, makes you think about a lot of things. Big giant rocket like that blasting off. So, all right, so let's listen to that. And it's just a short clip of me watching it with a friend of mine, and then I'll talk to you some more maybe after that. I'm watching the Artemis 2 rocket take off, and when it's right at 21 seconds, and this rocket is about to go. This is like pretty awesome. So here we go. This thing is actually going to take off too. Damn. Alright, here it goes, dude. This is awesome. Hell yeah. Woo-wee, baby. They didn't even wait. Oh my gosh. It went. Why is it messing up on your
on a different channel.
Yeah, my screen went blank.
Yeah, mine's on ABC. Go switch to ABC.
Nah, well, it's going. This is awesome. That's actually went. They didn't even wait till it went to 1. They just launched it. Damn. At 4:35, April 1st, 2026. This is awesome. Man, I wish I had again been there. Mission to the moon. Why is it's going sideways now? Are they going to say it's going to hit the firmament? All right. It's pretty cool. You can still hear that thing. It's so loud. Even from there, huh? That's crazy. Crazy awesome. Alright. Oh, it launched the rockets broke off of it too now. Cool.
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Alright, so that was pretty cool. You know, I'm really into technology and space and satellites and rockets and other things like that. But, you know, I have to be honest with you. I've never been to space. So, you know, and I'm the type of person, I don't believe everything I see on TV. I don't believe everything I read. And I really don't believe everything that is on the internet. You know, and with AI and things the way they are, anyone can make anything look like anything they want. You know, I've seen all kinds of pictures of aliens and other things that AI has made. So, you know, then there's another thing that I kind of want to consider here is, you know, Elon Musk, the richest man on Earth, he has rockets that supposedly go out to space, right? He puts satellites in there, in space. He thinks that we're living in a simulation. Okay, so you know, I mean, just take that in consideration. A guy who has rockets is saying that we live in a simulation. So, the other thing is, you know, I've seen lots of good arguments for flat Earth. They say that the Antarctica goes all the way around the Earth, or out the outside of it, that we're really on a disc. So I don't know, you know, the thing is I've never been to space, and I don't trust our government or governments or any of that. And I don't trust the news. So, you know, I don't know why they picked April 1st for a day to launch a rocket, but, you know, April Fools, you know, who knows? But there's many other things to think about. For me, I'm undecided about the space thing and all that. Until I go out to space. Anyway, this was kind of an interesting thing. I'm going to probably continue more with my analysis of space and flat Earth and stuff, because I have some friends that are flat earthers. So I'll be talking to them, and I'll be talking to some other people, and I'm going to get more into the business and things. So please like and subscribe, and you can get at me at lwg.corporationsgmail.com. And all of my books are available at lulu.com/Lance William Green. And please remember to tune in at least a couple times weekly as I'm putting out new podcasts as soon as I make them.